we'll be talking about diabetes. We know diabetes is now becoming very rampant in India. So we'll be talking about what is diabetes, then who gets diabetes and why there is diabetes, and how to control diabetes in general. Diabetes means abnormal amount of glucose in our blood. Usually, our blood glucose is in a fasting state, which is between 70 and 110 milligrams per deciliter. Then after food stage, that is after breakfast, lunch or dinner, around 2 hours, when you check, it should be less than 140 milligrams per deciliter. When it is persistently above these levels, we call it diabetes. Usually, by definition, diabetes is when the fasting blood sugar is above 125 milligram per deciliter, or the after food blood sugar is above 200 milligram per deciliter, or HbA1c, that is the 3 months average of blood glucose, is above 6.5%. All these three, if any of these three conditions are there, we call it diabetes. Diabetes is not simply caused by eating too much sugar. Diabetes is again a multifactorial. Lot of causes are there. Okay, eating lot of calories is one of the factor. Unneeded, we are eating too much, more than what we needed, can develop diabetes. But there are other factors also. The risk factors for diabetes are basically, again, one is genetic. If you have a strong family history of diabetes, you can develop diabetes. Second is lifestyle. And third are very rare causes like, say, tumor in the pancreas or some medicines like that. So basically, we'll deal about only the genetics and lifestyle factors. Genetic is both your parents have diabetes. There's more than 30% of chance you're getting diabetes. Maybe only one parent is diabetic, maybe around 20% chance that's still there. So you becoming diabetic. So if you are from a diabetic family, there's high chance that you may develop diabetes. Second is lifestyle. So lifestyle is the most important because we can't change our genetics. So what we can change is our lifestyle. So one of the most important cause of diabetes is obesity. Obesity means your body mass index is more than, in Indian situation, even if it is more than 27.5, we call it obesity. Body mass index means or your weight in kilograms divided by height into height in meters. So usually, ideally, it should be below 23. Up to 25 also, okay, not that bad. But above 25, your body mass index is not good. So your body mass index should be ideally below 23 or at least below 25 to prevent diabetes. Also, if you have a very sedentary life, again, your chance of getting diabetes is very high. Again, you should again have around 30 to 40 minutes of regular exercise, at least 5 days a week. Then, if you're eating too much, especially if you're eating too much refined carbohydrates, there can be more chance of getting diabetes. Refined carbohydrates include sugars, also include like white rice, maida, etc. So, if you are eating excessive calories also, even if you are not eating that much carbohydrate, you're eating too much fat also, it's more calories, you become obese and you can develop diabetes. Also, stress also plays a part. It is stressful life without sleep, without rest. You're working 24 hours like that can also produce diabetes. So basically, these are the lifestyle factors. Rarely, there are some medicine can produce diabetes like steroid. There are some tumors, pancreas can produce diabetes, and some other very rare other conditions can produce something called a pancreatic diabetes. I'm not going to that detail. So basically, I think for what you say, most important factor is genetic factor you should know, because if you are from a diabetic family, then you should be very careful. And if your lifestyle is poor, then also there's high chance of getting diabetes. If you are from a family with a lot of people diabetes, you should be on the lookout for diabetes. You should check very frequently, at least maybe every 3 to 6 months, you have to check your blood sugars and your HbA1c. And you should ensure that your body mass index is around 23 only. So you should be very thin actually. Many people say it's too thin, it will not look good at all. But for diabetes, that's the best thing. To have a very thin physique, that is around body mass index of around 23. You can maintain that, chance of getting diabetes is very less. To maintain that, you need to reduce your calories. You have to do regular exercise. And also, like when you say exercise, you need both aerobic and anaerobic exercise. Aerobic means walking, playing, swimming like that. And anaerobic means you weightlifting, push-ups and gym like that. So you should be a mixture of both exercise you have to do, because you need some muscle mass also to prevent diabetes. So having some muscle mass is very good. No fat is very good. So if you have a very flat tummy, with fairly good biceps, and if you are eating less calories, eating less refined carbohydrate, you are eating less saturated fat, the chances of you becoming diabetic is very less. Also, if you are some other situations, like again, I said about stressful work, you are not sleeping, we are not taking rest at all, that also can produce a stress-induced diabetes. So that also you should be careful.